Hi, this is Collector A here, and today I want to demonstrate on how to make profits through secondary market. Okay, people have always asked me like, why or when should we buy stuff? When should we sell? And people keep on looping the same problem and saying that they aren't early, they can't get primary drops, so they can't earn any money. You are lucky because you were early to the game and something like that. So today I want to tell you that this is actually not true. You could still earn money through secondary. But the problem is that whether you know the right method. So today I would like to share with you my method of how to make money through secondary drops. From for example, like right now, you see like today's drop, there's a comic drop of Hero for Hire right now. And you can see that prices fluctuate a lot. Like 19 gems, 20 gems, 21 gems, and then you can still see it moving, right? I would always say that during new drops, the first thing you have to be really careful is never buy right after the drop. Because when you buy right after the drop, you never know how bottom it can go, right? You can never foresee that maybe like it was like going to hit 15 or it's going to drop for floor like 25 and then will go pump right back, right? Even any expert right now on VeVe, even if you're an OG or something like that, you can never guess correctly every time on where is the floor. So the first thing you have to learn is that you never buy right after the drop, because that is the most easy way to lose money, is that you buy too early, right? Today I would like to demonstrate you through this account, okay, my account, okay. I've actually put like 5,000 gems inside, okay. So I would like to demonstrate today on how I can actually flip and earn money and start all over again. Okay, people have always been asking me like, is it possible to make money, right? So I can demonstrate you through this account. And please apologize because I have actually started earlier. So like this account was like approximately, you can say like a 1 week old account. And then I would like to show you something, is that how you can make money through stacking. Okay, people have always asked me that whether which collectible is worth stacking, and then when do you sell, when do you keep, so on. So today I would like to share you my thoughts on different collectibles, like for example, Supergirl right now. When you go inside the application and get inside the market, you can never guess when is the bottom, right? So for like new drops, like for Supergirl, for example, this drop, if I haven't remembered wrongly, it started at around like 400 and 450 gems from the start. If you buy during that period of time, unless you go for a long term, you can't go back to that price. So you will immediately lose money if you buy right after the drop. That is always why I say that never FOMO and never buy right after drops. Make sure that it falls and then stabilize and then may be falling or rising again, okay? But the problem is that never start buying unless you stabilize for the first time. So when it was released, like you can see that for this one, there is around how much? Around 7,777 additions, right? Okay, so for example, in this drop, you can see that when it started, I think there was only around 1,000 available on market for sale. And of course, not everyone sales after minting, right? So the market sales, you could see that it usually lies around like maybe like 100, I think. And then it gradually increases when people get their drops, right? And to be honest, right now, the VeVe community right now is a little bit different to the ones that we were experiencing when it was in the past. A lot of people like flipping. A lot of people like earn money and immediately sell without thinking, without long-term investment, without like collecting themselves. So that is also why the drops right now, you can see easily that it goes from like 450 and then down, 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 down. I think the lowest you can buy for Supergirl is around 170, I think. And then it's gone back up. Okay, of course, you will say that if I bought at 170, then that means I can actually maybe like I can make profit, right? Solid profit, right? But you have to understand one thing, is that understand fluctuations. You can never buy at the lowest point unless you are the whale that is sweeping up the floor, right? So this is also one thing I really want to educate everyone is that how whales work. Whales always want to stack, right? If they think that is a good collectible, like this one, Supergirl. It is a good meme. It is the most prettiest, okay, NFT. One of the prettiest, okay, NFT in the market right now. So even though it's not an FA, it's not a first edition, okay, it's not a first appearance, people still put money and buy it. Okay, this is something that you really have to understand to choose the right collectibles. If you think this is a good collectibles, and if whales think the same, what they do is that they will stack. Okay, they will stack at most maybe like 100, 200, 300. They can stack a lot. Okay, never challenge or never judge how much money they have. Okay, that is very inappropriate. Okay, they can stack whatever amount they want, but they always stack at the right prices, right? They won't go up like pushing the floor like from 170. They won't buy up the floor until like 300, right? That doesn't make sense, right? Especially when they know that there are many people that can sell much lower, okay? So what we do right now is that we have to observe, and then like for in this case, you see that it hit the lowest, right? The lowest one is like 170. And then you have to think yourself, is that 170 is a reasonable price? Would you still lose money if you buy at 170? What you do right now is that you compare with different collectibles, like you compare with Harley Quinn, you compare with other DC characters, and then you will see that even though maybe like Harley Quinn, there has been a lot of editions released, different versions of her, but still the price is still stable at around for like, I don't know, about 100 and 150 minimum, right? Then, which means that 170 is a good deal. Then you can start buying up. Okay, this is one method to actually know when to buy. But of course, you will say that if it goes back to 200 and then I sense that I missed it the bottom, should I still buy? Yes, you do buy. Okay, this time I want to demonstrate to you is that what price I actually started buying. To me, I think that like, for example, like Supergirl, I think it was really low at a point around like, I didn't guess the bottom. I didn't hit 170, but I hit around 120 gems, okay? After I saw 120, after I said like 220 gems, okay, I started buying the floor, okay? And then I actually bought around like 15 right now. But honestly speaking, it was like around the 220 to 230 range. Okay, I didn't hit the bottom of 170, but I still make reasonable profits right now. Like, for example, like this one for 220. The floor right now is still 284. And if I actually sell it now in the market, like if I put it for sale at floor, okay, like 285 or something. Okay, I could still make 270. I could still make around like $50 profit. Okay, and if you like stack like 15, you can times 15. That's how whales do. Okay, so that is also why I strongly recommend that if you see a potential collectibles, you stack and then you flip. Or you don't flip. It really depends on what you think. Like for Supergirl, in my point of view, I am not flipping right now because I think this is still a potential collectibles to might hit to like $400 to $500. Okay, but it really depends on the market right now. Like the market right now is under a gem squeeze. Okay, you can apparently see in the market because people like speculate that there is going to be Pokemon. But honestly speaking, it wouldn't happen today, especially when we still don't have fiat, we still don't have immutable X ready, and we still don't have MTL, okay? So in these various reasons, I don't think that Pokemon will hit early this year, maybe in the third quarter or fourth quarter, okay, if we got Pokemon. Okay, and another thing I want to tell you to understand is that how you could actually understand the mechanisms of whales, okay? Whales are getting smarter every day. Right now, they don't use their own account, okay? Sometimes they transfer it to other accounts and then sell using the other accounts because if you're a whale and then you're selling, people will think that this is not a good collectibles, whale are getting off board, so we should sell together, right? So The mechanism right now is obviously different. Okay, if you want to know if you have a whale on board of a collectibles, you can just go through the listing dates and then have a look around. Okay, what I look for usually is names. Okay, names that maybe they have like a 10, 20, or 30 collectibles of the same thing listing at approximately the same price. Usually why whales do this is to make the on sales, this number, bigger. Create an illusion that they are dumping and you should sell right now. Okay, sometimes you can see fake floors. Okay, on my Discord channel, if you haven't still be inside, okay, get in the Discord channel right now. It's free, and then I can share more things to you. Okay, in this case, okay, maybe like when you see a lot of different, for example, if you see a user, the same user selling maybe at the same price, approximately near floor, usually those are fake walls. What do you mean by fake walls? Is that they create an illusion that they are dumping, and to allow other people's, maybe like other paper hands especially, to sell lower than their price. Okay, actually they are stacking. Actually they are buying more. But this is a smart way to make you think that they are dumping and then you will sell, right? I have mentioned numerous times already, okay, in previous channels, whales stack. Of course they stack, okay? They choose the potential collectibles that they like and that they stack, but they are not willing to stack at high price, right? They will keep it as low as possible. That's why in this case, like for Supergirl, it actually hit around like 200 and 220, and then there was one day that, I think a whale, okay, actually sweep the floor, sweep back to like 250, okay? I think around like 30 to 40 Supergirls. And then the price went back down, right? This is a second stage because usually when you pump something, if you sweep the floor, some people are maybe like they are very satisfied with their profit, right? They will then sell, okay? So usually this happens like 2, 3, or 4 or 5 cycles. Instead, until it really pumps to a certain price. Like today, you can see that Supergirl is steady at around like 300, I think. Okay, and the cycle there is actually 2 cycles before it hit this. Okay, and I think Supergirl is it is a good diamond hand product right now. Why do I say so? Is that when you see so many NFTs around, they're falling in price. This keeps diamond hands. Okay, people don't want to sell it because it looks pretty. They don't have a lot. Maybe people like only have one. Okay, they have no incentive of selling it. So that is why making Supergirl so strong right now.